Giving God all the honor and praise, glory, on this wonderful Wednesday morning as we work through it on Wednesday. We can work through it. We can grow through it. Um, God is moving. And I thank God, I thank God, I thank God that a chapter has been closed. That chapter has been closed. I'm better today than I was yesterday. I'm better today than I was the day before. I was struggling with my own demons. Everybody has things they go through. But as you go through, don't allow anything to overtake you. See, because that's what happens. As you're struggling to free yourself, it becomes a stronghold and it don't want to let go. And then there you are. You fighting the unseen battle. Powers and principalities, rulers of darkness. You have to make up in your mind you done. No matter what it is. You have to wean yourself from those things that are harming you. That includes people. Begin to wean yourself from people, honey, and leave people alone and love them from a distance like I do. Whatever the differences was, because I can tell you this right now, whatever I did to me. I did things to me to hurt me. And I was going through a life of oppression. And my family would watch from the distance. And but they were my battles. And I had to overcome because God is watching us. We are in this world, but not of this world. We here. We are with the right, down here with the left. And see, it's up to us to make the necessary changes that we know we need to make. Don't sow into the evil, the hate and oppression. Don't sow into that. Now, I'm in my room. The people who used to live next to me used to keep a TV on, loud. But, I'll tell you something. It's the lady that moved in next door. She was doing fine until she let this man move in there with her. Now they going back and forth. So I'm telling you, no matter where I go in the lighthouse, it's going to be some kind of noise. Now it is quiet and peaceful in here because in here it ain't no windows in my room. There is no window. I have to leave a light on or it'll be pitch dark. Pitch black dark all day long. No matter what, it stays dark in here. So you have to keep a light on. So I leave out the lighthouse. I leave out of here in these quarters and come out here. And out here, this is where the highway of life is. It's kind of early. So you really shouldn't hear too much out here today. It's quiet. Keepers of the dream. Children of God. Grow through. Onward and upward. We grow. You came in this world with nothing. You don't need nothing. You think you do, but you don't. You really don't. I thought I did. A long line of things that I thought I needed. Come to find out I really don't. It was not a morning that I did not get up and make me a cup of coffee. For many, 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 many years, I did that. And ain't nothing wrong with coffee. It ain't. But it's that psychological thing of thinking that you need something when you don't. If you needed coffee, you'd have been born with it. Whatever you need, you'd have been born with it. We're here to grow. We're here to live. We're here to learn. We're here to love. Love someone, even if they have nothing to offer. Because the one thing they do have is love. Love is the key, really. I've been going through, for the past, it's really been 3 years. 3 years. When I married Brian, I wasn't doing anything. I had a ministry at that time, and it has grown. And now we are grow because, see, during the time that I met Brian, there was an interruption, in my flow. There was a disruption because he come in as like a head, like he the head, like the word said, and I was a Christian, a dutiful Christian wife, following up behind my husband. What do you tell me, And okay, well, I know I got my own mind, but still, this my husband. So we married, but he wasn't doing right, and he trying to tell me, don't worry about what I'm doing. You just continue to do what you doing, and you pray about me. Pray that I change. Well, something ain't clicking. Something wrong. And about a year after that, I got hurt at work. Some months after that, I became disabled. Well, after that injury, I became disabled, and some months after that, I began to collect disability. And when he got me in a position where he could really run over me, he really, really tried. And at that time, in 2020, yep, it had to have been 2020, 2019. I have to look it up. But weed became illegal. It became legal in my state, Illinois. And I began to escape the pain. I began to smoke weed. First, I started taking a little THC pills, then graduated to smoking weed. And I was smoking a lot of weed to escape the pain because, see, you got to smoke and maintain. You got to maintain that high. You got to stay high, so you got to keep smoking, And I wasn't working anymore. It was legal. I wasn't drinking. And he was supplying it. He was, helping me get it and make sure I had it. And at that time, honey, I was really dealing with something with him. Just angry, walking around on eggshells all the time. But see, I had to really face a demon because weed was becoming, it had already been a crutch, for 3 years. Now, before this, I never smoked nothing. I used to smoke cigarettes, but, I ain't smoked no weed because I smoked it when I was a teenager and I didn't like it. But, when it became legal, and I said I would go get some pills. I'm dealing with this situation here, back pain. It just was so much on top of me. And so, yes, I did and continued to do so. And even when I was living in that haunted house, every day, I was smoking weed. But it wasn't like what you think, like I'm in some kind of stupor. It don't put you in a stupor. It really relaxes you. It does. It's like it's of the earth. It's of the earth. However, you gotta draw a line. Unless you grow it, you don't know what they doing to it. Unless you grow it yourself, you don't know what they doing to it. So you need to leave it. It became a stronghold. I need my weed. I need weed. Need and weed go together. I need weed. And come to find out, I don't need nothing but God. I don't need that. That chapter in my life is closed. It's over with. It's a wrap. There won't be no more of that. I know people who get through so much worse with nothing but God, but the love of God and the love of life. So we got to get through with our love of God and our love of life. Don't let nothing take you. Don't let nothing run you. My brother been gone for 20 years. My brother killed himself. My brother struggled with a drug addiction. He was in the prime of his life, 32 years old. Had a good job, had everything going. But see, at that time, I didn't know the strongholds of drugs. I didn't realize. And he struggled, and he struggled, and he struggled until he ended it. He was done struggling. He was done fighting. And he ended it. He ended it in the most horrible way. Because all these years, I've always thought about my brother. And he killed himself. But yesterday, as I was breaking free, God put on my heart. It was just brought to me. It wasn't just a easy, quick death. He laid his head on a shotgun and pulled the trigger, a double-barrel a shotgun, and pulled the trigger. And you know what happened. I don't have to get, put it out there like that. You know what happened. He lived for one day. He did this on New Year's Eve. New Year's Day, he died. He was on life support. And they held him until they could harvest his organs. And the fact that he struggled, and then finally he was so tired of struggling that he blew his brains out, because that's exactly what he did. It hit me so hard like a ton of bricks yesterday. This is not the struggle that I want. Not this struggle. There's a lot of struggles out there, but this is not the struggle that I choose. So I have to close this chapter. I have to close it. I'm going to tell you something. Forever, I will be an alcoholic. But I don't drink. I will always think about, it's been a rough day. I'm going to go have a drink. I think about it, but I won't do it. I will never, ever do it. Never say never. I can. On this one, it won't happen. I'm done struggling with the vices of this world. See, it's a lot of other things that I have to tackle. That's oppression. So I can't take the time that I'm focusing on oppression to focus on my own demons and try to break free of this struggle. So I have to make up my mind. It's all in your mind. If I could tell you it's all in your mind, then that's got to, I'm ministering over me also. As I minister over you, I minister to myself. This word is for me. It's for me also. It's time to break free. It's time to close that chapter. See, you have to close it. Can't nobody else close it for you. You have to say, I'm done. That's it. I'm done. I don't need it no more, hon. No, it's all right. Appreciate it, though. Good looking out. And keep it moving. Onward and upward. We grow. From 1 to 8 billion, from 1 to 8 billion, from 1 to 8 billion, here we grow. From 1 to 8 billion, from 1 to 8 billion, from 1 to 8 billion, don't you know it's time to grow. From 1 to 8 billion, from 1 to 8 billion, from 1 to 8 billion, it's time to grow. It's time to grow, honey. Onward and upward. We grow in God. In, for, and we ain't playing about God. God is real. God is moving, honey. Sow love. Here we grow. We rising on up. Nothing is going to hold me back. Ain't nothing going to break my stride. Because look, I'm already happy. I don't don't need something else to make me happy. It don't make me happy. It makes me worried, anxious, stressed. How am I acting? Am I acting normal? Okay. And so when you got to think like that, you got to wonder, just like life. You got a life. So don't put no more stress on you than what you already trying to handle, what you already trying to deal with, what you already trying to go through. You don't need it. From 1 to 8 billion, it's time to grow. It's time to rise. You go over there and you close that chapter. You wean your way from whatever is causing you harm, from whoever is causing you harm. Learn to love them from a distance. That's what he told me. Stay in your lane. You're doing fine. You're doing good. Don't worry about what I'm doing over here with these women. You doing fine. You're a good wife. You're doing good. Just pray for me that I change. Pray for me that I don't chase women no more. I don't want to do this. I don't want to be like this. I want to be what you want me to be. But you said you could be that before we got married. But after that, you can't be that no more. Okay. You can't wear the ring no more either? Oh, okay. So I had to wear his ring. He didn't want to wear it. Then where your rings at? If I forgot to put them on, where your ring? They were my rings. His ring and my ring both were my rings. He couldn't wear his ring. Mind-blowing decisions. Playing mind games. Mind-blowing decisions. Playing mind games. Do you know that mind games can destroy a person? Mind games can destroy. I've seen it happen. Changing hearts and minds to grow. Greatness reached over oppression through wisdom. We coming over. Onward and upward in God we grow. Let's rise. Pass me the side. I love you. No, I don't know you. I ain't got to. But what I do know is I love you in God who commands me to. We are commanded to love. That's the one thing we all know how to do. Love and be loved. And we rise. We come together over evil and drive it out. It's up to you and me. Make a deal with God. It's not about me. It's about us. Overcoming oppression. Dealing with our own demons. Being done. Making positive choices. Understanding that life is beautiful. Life is not sad, depressing, oppressing. We bring more on ourselves really than the world does. All we got to do is push back from the table. So you got a great big buffet there. A buffet of evil, hate, oppression, spiritual warfare, the unseen battle, all kind of stuff. Mama, daddy, sister, brother, uncle, all this other drama. But see what you got to do, you got to push back from the buffet. Push back from the table. You got to know when you're done. I'm done. You can stick a fork in me. I'm done. I ain't going there no more, hon. We through. I love you, though. So, keep doing you. And see, because you got to look out for you. You got to look out for numero uno as you look out for the world. And the best thing you can do for many is to leave them and love them from a distance. Learn how to do that, because that's what my husband taught me, to love him from a distance. He wouldn't let me touch him for weeks because other people were touching him. So I wasn't allowed to. I had to learn to love him from a distance. Love him from a distance. He taught me well so that I could grow. Greatness reached over oppression through wisdom. I'm done, honey. It's a new day. And like the day, I rise up for you. You are God's. You are one of God's own. the earth. The meek and humble shall inherit the earth. You are growing through. You coming up, warrior. So keep rising. Greatness reached over our oppression through wisdom. God bless you as you grow.